Hi, this is Kyle, and I want to offer something that I know can be triggering, but I want you to know it's only triggering to a character that sometimes we think is us, but it always isn't us. And what I want to offer you is that you have no issues at all. I know that something in your body is going to feel triggered because the pattern fights for the limitation so that the ego has something to overcome. Because if you actually have no issue, then there's no need for the ego to fix anything. So the ego looks very hard for a problem so it can fix that problem. So when I say you have no issues, the ego will immediately kick in and go, he doesn't know my story. What about my money thing or my career thing or the issue with blah, blah, blah in my life? Now I hear that. And because we have been trained out of our awareness, we actually believe that the limitation that we're coming up with is us. But it's really a story from the past, also that came based on a lack of awareness. So when you bring this up, you're bringing in the past, which I can't go to. It doesn't exist. There's no way I can get to your past. So if you would let go of your past through acceptance, through love, through forgiveness, through the now, you would realize that you are an infinite being. And as you scream for your limitation and say, no, I have this issue, we keep putting that out because our problem is we aren't aware of what we are. We really believe we are that limitation. But how many times have you cried out a belief or a limitation in your life? You know, when you have a belief and you think something's true and you're certain that thing's true, and then you change your belief and you cry that thing out, but you still exist. Doesn't that mean that you're not your beliefs, you're not your issues, you're not your limitations, because these limitations can transcend. But it's very easy to stay mad because you don't understand the infinite being that you are and fight for your limitation. So I'm going to dare you to open your heart to the infinite being that you are and feel it and connect to it and stop looking in the past and future for a problem so you can hold on and not die to the real you. The character is scared to die. The ego is horrified to die. So it will literally fight for its limitation to save its life. But eventually it's going to be tired and exhausted, and you're going to finally be ready to feel what you are. Because every issue that shows up in your life is here to show you your false egoic story so that you not only transcend the issue in your life, but you transcend the egoic pattern that would have ever brought that story into your life. And what's on the other side? Now, magic, love, infinite possibility. And if you could just connect to it and listen and not get too attached to an outcome, you'd be shocked at what will come into your life. It's nuts. And how much the world will change around that, because this whole thing is a dream. And again, the ego goes, no, it's not. And it'll have evidence from the past and say, this is reality, blah, blah, blah. Well, it is because you believe it's reality. But you also do when you're literally dreaming too. And every morning you've tricked yourself into that was your dream. You're infinite right now. You can prove me wrong or prove me right, but open up to infinite possibilities. And maybe all of reality will change around you if you step into the receiving of what you've always been right now.